NoFap hard mode. Is it the only way to go? Hi, I hope you're doing great today. So let's talk a bit about this. You have probably heard about the different NoFap modes out there. Hard mode, soft mode, normal mode, and to be honest, I actually hate all those categorizations. Why? Well, because they tend to cause dogmatic thinking. You know, as in this is the only undeniable truth. Now, listen, guys, it's always up to the individual and his goals. And also, people's lives are not static. People's lives change and so do their goals. Now, if you are not familiar with the modes, I think soft mode simply means no adult sides. And then normal mode means no adult sides and no busting with yourself. But you can then bust when being intimate with your partner. And then hard mode means no adult sites and no busting whatsoever. Oh boy, I'm so annoyed at those names that I'm not even sure that's what they mean. You see, that's the other thing about internet names like that. On some forum they mean one thing, and on another, something else. Okay, but sure, I do have some opinions on this. And here's the deal. As you know, I was addicted to adult sites myself. So the biggest reason for me making NoFap videos is that I want to inform the people out there of the negative effects of overusing super stimuli like adult sites. So if you look at the modes like this, I would definitely put the no adult sites as a base here, because if you have an addiction to those, your life cannot be as good as it otherwise would be because your dopamine or reward system is too numb from all the overuse. And I'm speaking from experience here. A numb reward system means less enjoyment from everything in life. All those small things that otherwise would make you feel that childlike excitement means nothing for you anymore, and you have less energy and much less motivation and drive. Okay, you all know about that already. So I would say that this is 90% right here. If you could just get rid of those nasty websites, you are already doing better than most people out there, especially if you're addicted to it. Then you really need to do whatever it takes to get it handled. Then the rest of the pyramid is going to depend on the individual and also on what goals he has. Is it possible to overcome a P addiction if you only do soft mode? Yes, it is. A lot of guys are doing that. However, not everyone will be able to do that. Many of them will have to, at least temporarily, also give up emang in order to succeed. Now, these are often guys who started very young, so they got so used to emang while using their phone that just the act of emang alone reminds their brain too much of the screen, and so it just makes them fall back into using the screen again. So as you can see, it depends on the person. Now then, we have NoFap for guys who do it for other reasons as well. Well, personally, I think that most men out there would benefit from doing a NoFap hard mode challenge at least once in their life, even those who are not addicted. Why? Well, because you grow so much as a person. Because, let's face it, it is not easy. So in order to make it, you will have to dig deep inside yourself and learn how to bring out your inner warrior. And of course, mastering something difficult like that will have a massive carryover effect into every area of your life, no doubt. Now, do they have to stay on hard mode forever? No, they do not. Again, no one has to do anything. Your life, your rules. But they can if they like. But again, as far as where the biggest benefits lies, well, that's getting rid of those adult sites. That one is really something I recommend you should stay away from for the rest of your life. Maybe you'll do one mode in one period of your life and then another in another period. Hey, that sounds all good to me. You have to look deep inside yourself and find your own path. Lastly, as overcoming a PMO addiction can be a bit tricky, if you find yourself struggling and failing again and again, then perhaps consider getting some help. You can just as well seek out some local therapist in your area or find some other help. But if you have been trying for more than 6 months and you keep relapsing, you should really consider doing something with someone. Because unfortunately, addiction is progressive, meaning it tends to get worse over time. Do something with someone, because life is too short to waste it on addiction to adult sites. And as always, I wish you all the best in your journey to become the strongest version of yourself. And remember, as Winston Churchill used to say, if you are going through hell, keep going.